Good morning, everyone. How many of you own a dog or a cat? My name is Michael Saina, and I own two dogs. I have a golden doodle named Buddy and a Pomeranian poodle Havanese puppy named Buster. There's long been a debate over which pet is better, cats or dogs. Today I'm going to be telling you a few reasons why dogs are better than cats. And there's three topics that I'm going to be going over with this. I'm going to be going over dog training, protection and loyalty, and health. The first reason why dogs are better than cats is that they're just easier to train. Many dogs seem to really enjoy training and practicing those tricks because it gives them a sense of purpose, something to do, something to practice at. If they're learning to roll over, it gives them something to keep practicing, and it gives them a goal to set, a purpose to a goal. When they're training with their owner, dogs feel like they're part of the pack, which is a feeling they really love, because since dogs are descended of wolves, which are a pack animal, dogs consider your family that they're with as their pack. So when they're training with you, they're doing something with one of their friends, their family, their pack. However, this is not usually so with cats. Most cats would rather kind of do their own thing than be part of a group. Dogs also really enjoy the attention that they get through training. And most of the time, just that attention is enough of a reward for them versus a treat. Because when you're their favorite person, you're the person who feeds them, everything, loves on them. So when they're sitting in front of you and they're doing training, it's one-on-one time with you and them, with them and you, and they really enjoy it because that's personal time for them. Cats, however, need more motivation for when you want to try and train them something. They usually need a treat or a toy. And even then, usually their attention span's very short. And typically they'll take the treat or the toy and go off back and do whatever they wanted originally. Dogs are also they're instinctively protective of their owners and their territory. They will growl or bark to alert their owners of strangers or to scare off intruders. One police department interviewed some of its inmates who had previously been burglars, and they said when they would case a neighborhood to do robberies in, they would look for houses that had large dogs or beware of dog signs, and they typically avoid them because they said large dogs are especially great home protectors due to their large size, their intimidating bark, not to mention just intimidating but loud, so that'll alert the homeowner, and their potential to cause harm. So something like a German Shepherd, a Rottweiler, a Lab, something that's going to protect the house, something that's a big dog, and could cause harm to them, then they wouldn't want to deal with that. They wouldn't want to deal with potentially getting injured. And they typically leave those houses alone. However, cats are more likely to hide when an intruder or something else occurs. They'll go hide under the bed or the couch, hide up on top of a piece of furniture or something. Get as far out of the way as possible. Dogs are also very loyal. However, this is not, you have to take this with a grain of salt. Not all dogs are loyal. Most of them are. But there's a few that aren't. However, there's a few examples particularly of dogs who are very loyal, and dogs that would run into burning buildings to save their owner, or dogs that sit by their owner's bed, their deathbed, they stay with them the whole time, they don't want to leave. Or dogs that they come to their owner, their owner's sad, you're sitting on the couch, they come up, they try to nuzzle you, make you happy, lick you, whatever, trying to make you happy again. They don't want you to be sad. However, there are some cats that are semi-loyal. If you're sad and you're sitting on the couch, they'll come curl up with you, hang out with you or something to try and make you happy again. However, even that still falls far below the level of loyalty that most dogs exhibit. Dogs can also keep you healthy. Almost all dogs need to go on walks at least 3 to 4 times a day, and each time you take the dog on a walk, you go on a walk too, and that's exercise for you as well as the dog. Especially now during quarantine, when you take your dog out, it's not only giving the dog fresh air, exercise, chase a squirrel, whatever, go to the bathroom. You get to go outside, get fresh air, just get out of the house for a bit. And it's not only good exercise is not only good for physical health, but good for mental, just because you're getting out of your house, you're getting out doing stuff, and it makes you overall feel better. Along with walking, throwing a ball or a frisbee for the dog, playing tug of war, or just even running around the yard, not only gives them physical stimulus, they're getting out, exercise, and chasing the ball. It also helps you because it gets your heart rate up, and it helps keep you overall just healthier. One study, particularly from the European Journal of Medical Research, showed that seniors who own dogs typically walk on average about a mile per day. And personally, I know that when I take my dogs out, I walk at least between the amount of times I take them out. We typically take them out 3 to 4 times a day, like I said. And between that, we usually walk about 2.5 to 3 miles every day when we take them out. Unlike dogs, cats require little to no exercise with people aside from the occasional playing with a toy or a yarn ball or a feather or something like that. And none of those are really going to get your heart rate up. You're not throwing the ball. You're not running around with the cat. So it's not really that good not good exercise. It's not really going to increase your heart rate and keep you semi-healthier. It won't help. It won't help get you exercise walking at your mile every day. So why are dogs better than cats? Dogs are easier to train. They're protective and loyal of their owners, and they can help keep you healthy. The debate over whether dogs and cats are better has gone on for ages, each side having their own reasons for why their pet is better. However, while both dogs and cats have their pros and cons, the pros of owning a dog far outweigh those of owning a cat, which is why dogs are better than cats. Thank you.